My word for the day is error. And failure is part of the process. It's no two ways about it. It's just the way it is. And contrary to popular beliefs, failure is the way forward. I think it's just like philosophy, or at least that's what I've understood from it. And there is something that helps me keep myself emotionally regulated in those tough times. I've labeled it called the five F's, no, four. Was it five? Yeah, the five F's. And one of the F's is called failure. Now, when I fail, it hurts. Like no rocket science there, but what do you do that like moves you in the right direction? And after hearing to a lot of different podcasts, having my own experiences, it just boils down to this, which is when I fail, I either win, whereas I didn't fail, or I learned something. That's it. Because let's say I walked across the river, right? And I realized I didn't have the right footwear on. So like in that sense, I failed. But now what did I learn? I need to have proper footwear. And like it's just and and it's the same event happening, but yeah, I have a different outlook now, a different perspective, rather than me being gloomy or doomed. I'm like, why am I a failure? Why didn't I know that? Going down the spiral because I have done that for decades. It's now shifting to, okay, I made a mistake, right? What did I learn? What not to do going forward? And that's it. I think Thomas Edison had very interesting take where he failed 1,000 times until he got the light bulb to switch on. And then he was like, I know a thousand ways to fail, and that led me to this moment. And I think, and that's what I took from Mastery, also from Robert Greene, is that book was all about, well, it's all about the repetition, it's all about the iterations. And what Axel talks about is that you have to build an undeniable proof of the person of who you say you are. And that is just stacking failure upon failure upon failure upon failures. And in my own journey, right, the work I have been doing, the amount of sheer failures I have witnessed, had I not had this simple framework, I would have collapsed. Like if I had the same mentality I had a few years ago and the amount of failures I have now, it would have crushed me, like no questions about it. But each day when I fail, I learn something new. I learn something new. And for me, it's all internal. The metrics I have is all internal and it boils down to two things. Did I put in my maximum effort? Right? And am I content with it? I think those two things go together and everything else is just a byproduct. Was I true to myself? And am I content with what I put out there? And that's it.